I'm fucking flying high this week, boys. Fucking higher than shit. Not like literally like high. I'm high on life. That's for sure, man. Little Debbie was here on Tuesday. It's fucking epic, man. She played Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Fucking super stoked about that, man. Got the whole thing on video. Not going to be putting that shit on YouTube, though. Maybe that clip.
Yeah.
But not the whole thing, because that's just not how I roll.
I wish we can get our reaction when it played. You know,
our reaction?
Our reaction was the best part.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh my God, she
good.
actually played it.
It was phenomenal. So, but with that being said, folks, it is time for your Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast. It's fucking Friday night. The mood is right. What the fuck else can a guy say, man? We got a very special guest in the studio tonight. I don't want to give too much away just yet. I want to introduce him in just a minute. But we do have the regular players that are here this week. We got Lover Slope and Dusty B.
What's up, everybody?
And Brucifer Leonard.
What's happening?
I love that Brucifer Leonard.
I am not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Just banned.
Banned off Facebook again.
Again. Still.
How long was this ban?
7 days.
Jesus Christ. How many days you
I guess
in?
it goes incrementally up.
How many
so
days
I
you
got
in?
3 days the first time. Now I got 7.
No.
I think it goes to 30.
How'd this happen
I
this
think
time?
it goes to 30.
Yeah.
But same shit.
You call someone a Nazi?
Racist dude throws out something racist. I said he's not, or I called him a racist. Then he got triggered, got shitty, and then I just kept fucking blasting him and telling him that he's full of shit. And then I started memeing him, and then he fucking got mad.
Damn, dude.
I had a white power meme that I got from the alt-right group, and I was like, here, put this into your junior Nazi starter kit. and I threw it, and then he fucking reported it.
Oh, man.
And then they took it off, and it's like, you're banned for 7
You
days.
just need to make a new Facebook profile, Bruce.
So you posted an alt-right Nazi meme, like I was in support.
Well, what's
of the
funny is
alt-right.
he would have got banned if I would have reported the original racist shit that he fucking put up. But I'm not a bitch who fucking reports people. I just called him what he is, and then he got mad because they all say they're not racist. That's the thing that's funny. He's like, it's about accountability. And it was like, oh, it's about accountability. It's like, where's all your let's hold white people accountable memes? Let's see them. Oh, you don't have any. Right. It's only about holding black people accountable for everything wrong they do.
You need you need a backup.
You're a fucking racist, period.
You need a backup Facebook on deck, just like you can fuck with them big
That's what
time.
the people say.
You just need a background on deck, so like when they ban you that one, you're like, "Fuck you! Here I'm back, bitch."
Right.
Facebook actually has a new feature on their if you use it on
For backup
your computer. It's got like a quick account switch.
Oh,
you just click it in whatever other profile you got loaded up, it'll switch to that one. It's pretty cool. I mean, I only have one profile, but
yeah,
Twitter's like
cool.
that too.
Yeah, Twitter's
like if you
Twitter
click,
and
click
Instagram,
the
I
thing,
think.
It'll open up a window and there's pictures of
all your different accounts.
Right,
Yeah.
if you have more than one.
Yeah.
I only have 2, but I guess you could have as many as you want.
Yeah, technically, I've had I think up to 3 or 4 at one time, but I do fuck with Twitter ever since our fucking Twitter blew up this week.
And the
war.
war.
I do fuck with the war too.
I've been fuck with it more since I got banned.
Yeah.
From Facebook.
I only fuck with Twitter when I'm getting lots of love. And this week I've gotten
this
lots
week
of love, man.
our Hot Brown Boys got a lot
I
of
haven't
love.
ever figured out how to make my
Dude,
Twitter happen.
I figured it out, man. And this is you can look on my Twitter right now. Hot chicks with sweet asses.
Yep.
Because the little Debbie post that I made when me and Dustin met her and we got our pictures with her and stuff.
I saw one reply already.
Well, no,
someone cut the picture out
of her ass.
Yeah, somebody zoomed in on her ass and was like, "Bruh."
Yeah. And that's
it's a picture of her ass.
That post has blown up.
Yeah.
Just the ass has blown up.
Yeah,
not as much as my original post.
Right.
But for just a picture of some chick's ass.
I don't have a lot of followers, but I have cool followers. Like, you know what I mean? I have a
we've got like 2,500, something like that, but a lot of them are just like other podcasts that I've liked their page.
Right.
And I was actually bored today, so I was sitting down and I was like, I'm going to fucking unfollow some of these fucking people that just retweet other people's shit and all these fucking podcasts that I don't think I would listen to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if they unfollow me. Like, if they... The only followers I want on
Hey,
Twitter
wait a minute.
are the ones
first
who
of all,
want to follow us.
Yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, yeah, that's true. I got you. But, like, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if they see that I unfollow them and then they unfollow me.
I don't think they ever
I don't
see
give
it.
a shit. I want people to follow us because they want to follow us.
Well, that's my thing.
You
Like,
know.
I don't go around just trying to get anyone to follow me.
Right.
I never do that, and I don't do that on Facebook either. I don't ever friend request people.
Right.
I'm like, if they want to follow me, then I want them to follow me because they want to follow me.
Because they want to, yeah.
Right, exactly. It's like my Facebook page isn't like a regular person's Facebook page. It's like I'm promoting myself online. Like that's what I use it for.
The one thing that kind of it helped us, but I think now looking back, I think it kind of screwed us.
What's that?
Was that Crowdfire app?
Oh yeah.
Like I paid
spam people. You think?
I paid like the $5 or whatever it was to use it, like the full potential of the app for like a year or some shit, and like it would show me like this person follows you, this person follows you. It would show me everybody who follows me, and then I'd be like, oh, well, I'm gonna follow them back. Click, 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 click. And then it would be like, these people unfollowed you today, and I'd be like, oh, they unfollowed me. Do I follow them? Oh, I do. Fuck it, I'm unfollow them. Unfollow, follow. And it was just like back and forth, and yeah, it got me a lot of fucking followers. But at the same time, it was kind of like, these people never followed me because they wanted to follow me. They followed me because I either followed them or they're just trying to get a like for a like, you know?
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want people to follow my shit because they want to follow my shit.
Exactly.
And that's it. Like,
right.
I don't want, like, extraneous people just hanging out.
Yeah. Like, I do follow, like, a lot of NHL teams. Or I should say, we follow a lot of NHL teams.
It's like quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's like I could have filled out my Facebook friends list of 5,000 already probably if I wanted to, but I don't. It's like I only want people on my friends list who are actually participating. You know,
the only people on my friends list is like immediate family and like a little bit of extended family that I'm cool with.
Yeah.
People that I actually know and talk to on a regular basis. Like, very few people on my friends list are people that I have no fucking clue who they are.
Yeah, I keep it pretty tight on mine as well.
I've only got like 500 friends on Facebook, and I keep it that way because if I don't fucking know you, why the fuck are you trying to be my friend? Like, yeah, you might be trying to network and, you know, this and that. Well, fuck, send me a message first. You know, don't just fucking, hey, this guy looks cool. Click, I'm going to add him as a friend. And then never fucking talk to me because that's exactly what they do. They add me as a friend,
look at
and
their
that's
shit
it.
and then be like, do you got mutual friends? Like, yeah. Or no, and if we don't have mutual friends, like, well, let me look at their profile, see what's going on.
Yeah, it's about the general.
Like,
gist
okay,
of,
I like this. This looks like somebody who is interested in what I'm doing. You know, like,
right.
If I scroll down and I see like alt-right shit or Trump shit, you know, I'm like, this guy's a fucking troll. He just wants to infiltrate my friend list so he can be an asshole all the time. And it's like, you don't have to be my friend because my page is public.
Right.
Like, you can look at my page. It's like, well, those trolls, they could come whenever they want. Like, I don't want them on my fucking list.
Right. Hey, that's the price to pay, man.
Yeah.
It's the price to pay. But I'm very excited about our guest tonight. He's been on the show before numerous times. He was at one point
a staple
of the show, really. He was here every fucking show. He was here every premiere episode for every new season we had.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, up until it was like, what, season 4, I think?
4, yeah.
With that?
Dude, when we were at the old house, he was there all the time.
Oh, yeah. When we were at the original studio.
The original studio.
Yeah, he was there every fucking night.
Yeah.
Just because he didn't have nothing fucking better to do.
And he lived right down the street.
Yeah, he lived right down the street from me. He still lives pretty close now. But I'm very excited to have this guy back in the studio. Finally, I'm hoping he can drop some fucking knowledge on us tonight. Give us a different perspective on life. He is the guy on the couch, Darren Herald.
Darren!
What's up, guys?
Fuck, man. How you been?
I've heard a lot about you. Like, quite a bit.
You told him a lot about you, dude.
Yeah, it's actually good to actually meet you.
There is a lot of stuff about Darren. The history with Darren in actual years is short, but there's so much history.
It's so epic.
Yeah.
Let's start with the fucking Jaeger chick.
At the Hed PE show?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
man.
Darren, just tell us your version of the story.
Yeah, we've told this story before.
This is probably the most studly thing I've ever seen anybody do.
Never from the mouth of the...
Yeah. Sorry, Darren, come on, let's tell them the story.
Hey, don't try to sugarcoat it. Tell it to the audience exactly the way it happened.
And how
man.
quick this happened.
Yes.
Short and sweet, like it was.
I'm going to call you out on bullshit if you slip up. Because I was there. I seen it go down.
We both see it go.
Yeah.
All right, so basically, we walked in, and the show is blasting already. It's already blasting. So I look around, you know me. I'm just looking around for the chicks, and I see one carrying.
That's all fucking Darren cares about, is pussy.
Pretty much.
That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
At this point in life.
Yeah.
Well, I should say at that point in life, that's all he gave a fuck about.
It was hilarious.
Pretty much.
Pussy, money, weed. That's it.
Got it down.
He was a walking cliche. But go ahead, D. Sorry to interrupt you, man.
Hey, you good, man. Got me off track. But basically, yes, got it down to the T. This lady just stuck out to me the most, and I just thought, I got the green band on. I'm gonna go up here and ask her what her name is.
That's right, because they didn't ID him that night, and he was.
You were 17 at the time, weren't you?
What,
17,
17?
18?
Yeah.
No, he definitely wasn't 18.
He wasn't 18.
No.
They just wrapped the drinking bracelet right around.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't even ID him. They ID'd me. They didn't ID him.
Yeah, he was right behind me. I went up, and he just, he's like, here's the green band. All right, cool. Dusty B behind me is like,
keep in mind, he was our designated driver, too.
Yeah, he was.
So he wasn't allowed to drink.
Yeah.
Yep. So, the long story short, she offered me the drink, and I said, I got to be responsible. So, I mean, I'm going to give you one. Gave her a drink, and let her drink 2 shots. And I thought, maybe I did it.
Maybe that do it. One more.
Keep in mind, I'm only 17, so things were racing through my mind, and figured out that she was open, she was cool.
She fucks with Darren.
And she, I'm not sure if they saw this, but she did. No lie, I will put my hand on a Bible if there is one near.
There's not.
Okay. But anyway, she took my hand, put it right there.
Right where, Darren? Yeah, you got to be a little bit more specific here. We want to hear the details.
She made him do the Trump.
She did. She did.
You made her grab her pussy?
Yeah, she was advertising a little bit, And she just took my hand. She was like, here, and she put it right there on the pussy.
It was funny because I look over and I'm sitting there talking to Jerry. All of a sudden he goes, and I was like, what? And I look over and I'm like, holy shit, dude, they're already making out. Like, he just met her like 10 minutes ago. Not even that.
This pussy brought to you by Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Exactly, my friend.
I was like, dude, they're doing more than just making out. He's finger fucking this shit.
And I was like,
in the middle of the Thompson house.
I was like, holy shit. Like, that happened so fast, man.
So, okay.
Yeah, please continue here.
All right. So
half hard, don't leave me hanging.
That's just the beginning. And, I thought that was just her, just making it seem like, I'm
showing shots.
I'm the one that's giving you the shots. Okay. And then things were progressed very fast.
You can say that.
I can say that.
Insert that escalated quickly meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went around, got
very
her
quickly.
Got her last few, tips, and she came back up to me and she said, I'm about to leave. Meet me outside.
Bang!
Bang.
Cash me outside, bitch.
He cashed her outside for that shit was popular.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was nervous as shit. Like,
Right, 17.
Yeah.
Like,
to be real, it had my mind so messed up that I don't even really remember. I don't recall how old she was. But
she's old enough to fucking be selling Jaeger shots.
Yeah, that's right.
And
yeah.
Right. She had been 21. She couldn't have that job.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
or 20 in a day or something, maybe. I don't know. Probably 21.
No, I said you got to be 21.
For Darren's sake, we'll say it's 21.
To work for a liquor.
That's beside the
sell
fact.
liquor,
That's
you
beside
gotta
the fact. Age don't matter anyway. Even if she was 21, 25, 30, I don't.
It don't matter. I was hitting that shit in the parking lot.
Alley, that is. I was in dark alley. So it was the alley right next.
I know
to
the
building.
alley, that alley back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we figured out that there
I've
was no one
loaded in
there.
that back
She took
there
me
many times.
I thought I thought she was just gonna pull out a joint. Okay, let's.
She pulled out your joint.
Yeah, no, that's what I say.
Yeah, and that's how it happened. But the funniest thing about this is I got a text from Jerry.
Oh shit! Is this when we trolled him?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
man.
So a text that no one really wants to see. No one wants to ever see this. Just right out of nowhere, and it's very believable too because that night it brought me back to that night thinking, oh dang, we didn't even cover it up. They didn't wrap it up. So I was
fucking asshole Jerry.
Yeah, dude. So I was.
Dude, I remember this.
I was actually stressing, and I'm pretty sure I had to actually come to.
Just to clarify, I texted you and said, "Hey, I ran into that chick.
Yes.
From Thompson House, and she pregnant. Looking for you."
Dude, it was brutal, man.
Yeah,
I felt so bad for Darren.
That's a fucking dick move, man.
Yeah, so my mind was racing. I thought, dang, I'm gonna be a dad. this is how it's gonna be, and she's gonna get me with the life.
Do you even remember her name?
Yeah. Do you remember her name?
Fuck no, you don't remember her name.
Shot girl is what they call it. But it was funny because we're like, where the fuck?
I just call her Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
This was when Jerry still smoked, so we walked outside between sets, and we're standing out at the front of Thompson House, and we're like,
where the fuck's
Darren? And all of a sudden, here we come, see Darren walking down the sidewalk, getting ready to walk up the steps to the Thompson House,
fixing his pants and shit.
Yeah, we're like, oh shit, Darren got some pussy.
It wasn't a minute after Darren walks up and stands with
like
us, we see her come staggering out down that sidewalk and take off.
Nothing like an old back alley banging.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
She was limping. She was limping and shit.
When I was in a band, that would happen frequently.
Oh, I bet.
Like because you're not like, well, we're leaving.
Yeah.
You know, like,
let's go fuck.
Yeah, it's like, well, I ain't gonna be here much longer.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, at first she was just guiding me. I thought she was gonna smoke some weed. And I was just like, okay, we're getting out of this area.
She gonna smoke some pole.
Yeah. Did she suck her dick or did you fuck?
Did she blow you or just went straight to fucking?
She did. She just went down. She unzipped and she got it. She put.
This is a professional.
She put that work in. I can tell you that. She put that work in.
Oh shit.
At first
she punched that clock.
I didn't know anything, so damn, we're in the alley. Shit, there's people around. What do? And she comes up. She's wanting to kiss on me. I'm I just get to doing what I was doing in the stage.
Hey. I got standards.
But yeah, I just went back to doing what I was doing in the room, and then she gets to really working, and then we get to doing it, and then it happened so fast. We was back to walking down the sidewalk.
In Darren's defense, it didn't happen really that quick because we looked for Darren for a while.
We looked for Darren for a while. Maybe he's upstairs.
Well, I was gonna say that.
Maybe he's outside.
He's only 17 too, so
yeah.
So,
I mean, he's not like fucking Don wanted it. I'm sure at that point.
I mean,
Rico, shut up.
You got that down because we was in the alley. You got
right. It's like we're in the fucking bushes, man. Just hit it and get it.
Right. So, all the details out. She did not kiss me that night. So just to stay clear, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. She did not. She did.
Did you bust a nut in her?
That's what I said. You kissed her inside the club. They just said and you was making out.
After, yeah.
But like to me, that was
that was before Darren realized she was a hoe.
Yeah.
But like it was just crazy to me because we were sitting there talking and like. Dude, she came up. I think we bought a couple of shots from her, and then Darren talked to her, and all of a sudden I see her there talking, and then I said something to a couple of things to Jerry, and all of a sudden Jerry goes, I was like, what? And all of a sudden I look over, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, they're already making out. Like,
and I was
God damn.
I was like, not only that, he's finger fucking her in the middle of fucking Thompson House.
And I was like, hey, when she left to walk away to continue working, I'm like, Darren.
To be young again.
I was like, Darren, let me smell them fingers, bro.
And
that's some high school shit.
All that happened within an hour. I would say.
Yeah, dude, we rolled up in there. We weren't really our minds weren't really all that right when we rolled up in there.
Did you at least see Hed PE?
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He saw.
Well,
Hed
you
PE.
did he?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he saw Hed PE.
Yeah.
So he got laid
This
and then
was-
got to see the
This
band.
was like during the opening act.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
fuck
this is
it.
early.
Yeah, this was super early.
That's good scheduling.
Oh yeah, he did a good job, man.
We got there within 15 minutes. She walked up to us. Within half an hour of us being there, Darren was fucking gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Within an hour,
We were hammered.
we were fucking hammered.
Right.
But
Absolutely hammered.
within an hour,
He's back.
he's back.
Hed PE.
Already got his nut, and
Hed PE wasn't even
Yeah.
on yet.
yeah,
Dude, that's
this was still all
fucking-
opening acts.
Yeah.
it's
Dude.
perfect, man.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, dude. That's the night Jerry moshed. Like, I've
Yeah.
never seen Jerry mosh ever, and that was the
No.
first that was like the first rock show we ever been to together, wasn't it?
I don't know if
Or
it was
was
first
no, we
rock
saw
show.
we saw Day to Remember before that, but Jerry did.
I don't remember.
But that was the first time I ever seen Jerry mosh,
Yeah, I
and
don't-
that was like fucking epic because we were all in the pit.
But I
We
was
were-
hammered.
Yeah, we
so
were hammered as fuck.
I'm too old to do
We
that
came
shit
back
now.
and Chubbs was pissed because we didn't bring back any Gold Star. What the fuck, man? He was so pissed.
He was mad. He
But,
should have
uh,
went to the show, man.
Yeah, dude, that show was fucking awesome.
That show
That
was,
was probably
that was
top
epic.
5. That was in the top 5 of shows.
Yeah,
So yeah.
You
definitely.
know what? Actually, I was just thinking about that. I saw that picture on Instagram the other day.
Oh, what the ticket
The ticket
No.
stub?
stub or?
No, the one when we were at Gold Star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jerry's wearing that bright ass green shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing my Hed PE shirt. And
I was wearing a bright ass yellow shirt.
yeah, that's right. Yep. That'll come up in my timeline every once in a while. Like back in that's around like August or
I forget when that,
that
was,
was
honestly.
that was right after I got married, wasn't it? That was in
I think it was before you
2014.
got married.
That
Was it before?
That was that was before.
Was it before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was looking at it. I was like, dang, you know what? I'm the same size now as I was back then.
I'm a little bit thinner now.
Yeah,
A little bit thinner now.
Actually, yeah, I'm a little bit thinner. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, how does that happen?
You slimmed
I
down,
just
bro.
stopped working.
Shit,
out.
nigga, you look 30.
But yeah, that was one of the good times we had with Darren. That's another good story with Darren.
I mean,
man.
just the stories we could tell with this guy are just,
Yeah, I know that
Endless.
one. This
Yeah.
is one I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Darren,
shit.
fill us in here, man. What's a story with us that sticks out to you?
yeah.
Oh man, that definitely hits the nail on the head though, because that right there, just that whole night.
I mean, that's definitely
Yeah,
the pinnacle, yeah.
Darren and I went and saw Wiz Khalifa, and that was pretty fun.
Ooh,
I was
Yeah,
absent for that show.
Yeah,
Man,
Jerry
yeah,
wasn't there.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry you weren't there, man, because that was a nice show.
That
I'm,
was
I'm not a
good
big
show.
Wiz Khalifa fan.
I
honestly.
said Jerry only goes B-list
It's-
artists.
Yeah.
It's not.
I stick to the underground bands, man.
That was a good
True.
time, though. Dude, can you believe that was 2012 when we went and saw him? Can you believe that?
Was that
Yeah,
2012?
2012.
And I said,
Damn.
I couldn't believe it.
going to see Perfect Circle on Sunday.
Yeah, you're doing roadie for
Next
them, ain't you?
Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be fucking great.
That's gonna be the shit. Have you
That's the
have you
thing,
met
dude.
Maynard
wanna see-
before?
no, I have not. And that doesn't mean I will meet him. I mean, it's just a possibility. But
You'll at least see him.
no, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it because I want to see the show.
Right.
Like I used to do stagehand work all the time
So how'd you get that gig?
because I used to be a stagehand all the time.
So like,
Did you, like,
just hit
apply
So I
somebody
just
up or
online or
so
what?
I just called the people that I used to work for and was like, "Hey, I see Perfect Circle's coming. Like, can I do that show?"
Now, how much?
If I want to see
How
a
much do you
show,
get paid for that?
generally, like $17 an hour.
That's not too bad.
Oh, ain't
When
bad at
I
all.
want to see a show, generally that's what I do.
Mhm.
I just call them and I go, "Can I work that show?" And then I get to watch the show for free and I make money.
What was the last show that
Yeah.
you did?
For some Christian gig that
Really?
they called me. They needed a loadout.
Oh, okay.
So,
So what do you do?
you bring their stuff in, set it up.
Oh, okay.
What'll happen is
Are you guys
they'll-
loaders?
Yeah, they'll
an
show
old
up.
Toby
They'll show up
story
with
there.
semi trucks full of shit.
Mhm.
They got all their own lights, all their own sound, and all
Yeah.
that shit. And some places, some gigs got their own stage even. So they'll take the stage, or there isn't a stage. They have their own stage, but generally it's not in there because they play basketball and shit in there.
Yeah.
So they'll bring their trucks and then you unload all their shit and then you set up their stage and then you put up all the equipment. But you set up the PA and everything. Hang up all the speakers.
You break everything down too.
Yep. And when it's over, what'll happen is I'll go at 8 in the morning
Mhm.
and you'll work until it's built. And generally they'll have a meal too. So we'll work, then we'll have a break, then we'll eat. Then we'll finish setting up. Then you leave. You're supposed to go back at 10 to load out. But I'll go back at like 7 and watch the concert.
Oh, that's cool. So they'll let you on. They basically give you like a backstage pass, pretty much.
Yeah, I just walk in the back door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I generally can go to any arena and you just get in the back.
Oh, that's cool,
walk
man.
in. Like, you don't even really get a pass. They'll give you a T-shirt most of the time.
Hey,
So if you got that T-shirt on, you can fucking go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You don't need a pass. It's just that says crew on it.
all you need is a fucking high vis fucking
Dude,
yellow vest.
we need
man.
to do that.
No,
every
no.
big show
A
we
lot
go
of
to.
times they're like that. They're bright orange or they're yellow. Like a lot of these T-shirts they give you, you can't wear. Like you wouldn't wear it out. Like,
I would.
You know what I mean? No. I mean you could, but it says crew on it. But a lot of them are like bright colors.
We need
Right.
to just make like 4 or 5 of just different colors.
Just like crew.
Yeah. And every concert we go to, we'll see which one they have. and
Yeah,
we'll
keep
just
them in the trunk.
Keep them in
Like
the
and then
trunk.
the
yeah.
Eagles, and it was like Hunter's orange. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, I can't wear this out. Like,
I got nothing to go with
it says
this.
Eagles crew on it. You know, but it's like I'm not fucking wearing this. It's Hunter's orange.
We got comments?
Yeah, in the while the guy on the couch here was talking, we had Monster 41051. I have no clue who the fuck this is.
Oh, we got a new
That's our
commenter.
new.
Yeah, the new person here. I don't know. I'm assuming by the zip code there that they're local here.
What is it? Monster what?
41051, which is
Okay.
Independence.
Yeah, it's Independence.
41051. Yeah. So I'm assuming they're local.
Mhm.
I don't know who this person is, but they said hi to you. They said what up,
Oh, that might be Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who the
dude.
fuck's Alex?
This dude that I actually work with.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he-
cool, man.
Yeah, I told him about you guys. I was going over here.
Does he
tonight.
drink Monster all the time?
Yeah, he does.
Got IV drip.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And he threw out some different stuff he wants us to talk about. He said, I guess he doesn't realize we're talking about Lil Debbie and not Little Debbie, because he's like, Lil Debbie's asking the fans what treat they should discontinue. I'm just gonna go out right now. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Little Debbie is actually
Yeah.
gonna discontinue
Yeah.
either the honey buns, the oatmeal cream pies,
What?
the nutty bars.
No.
You cannot
or,
do oatmeal
or
cream
No, you
pies.
cannot get rid of oatmeal cream pie, dude.
Fuck no,
or-
man.
That's a staple.
here it is. The fucking like the Christmas tree cupcake looking
No.
thing.
Oh.
No.
All it is a fucking zebra cake, dude.
No, that
know,
that
but-
fucking honey bun is the shit.
Yeah,
the-
honey buns
no,
is the
no,
shit.
No,
Nutty bars
no,
is the shit.
No,
What-
I'm
they're
saying
all-
out of that
Get
list,
rid of honey
honey
buns.
bun is the
What?
shittiest one.
I agree.
Get rid of it.
I
Get
agree.
rid of the
'Cause
fucking
it-
Christmas trees.
Nah.
man.
No way, dude. Honey buns. Because
You only
like,
sell them during Christmas.
Honey
dude, the
buns.
honey buns, like when you open them up, they're like cold and sticky. and
Yeah, no, that's
weird.
just it. I don't like
Everybody knows you got to nuke them for like 15 seconds, and they're
Nah.
fucking golden. I'm telling you.
You know it's
I
good.
can vouch for that.
You know
right
it's
there,
good
'cause-
nuke like that for like 10
Oh,
seconds.
wait a minute.
Pussy.
Moon pie.
Monster 41051 is chubby friendly, aka extra medium.
Oh,
actually,
oh, it's, oh.
So hey, thanks for clarifying that, dude. I had no idea.
why has he got that fucking weird handle?
yeah.
Hey, he does drink Monster.
Uh,
So,
Yeah, he had a monster last week.
yeah. I just
He didn't
threw
drink it
away.
all the way.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
halfway. This
Damn
still
it,
there.
Chubbs, you didn't finish your
Yeah.
monster, bro.
So sorry about that, Chubbs. I didn't
but
know that
anyway,
was you.
it's a
What's
cool
up,
gig.
Chubbs?
How did I start
what's up,
doing
man?
it? I
Yeah.
from playing.
Like
From
with
play-
yourself? Like
No,
oh,
from
like
playing in bands.
Louis C.K. Like
Yeah, no. From playing in bands. No, I do want to say something about that. All this shit's coming out about Louis.
Louis C.K.
Yes.
Comedian
But this is what
extraordinaire.
I wanted to say. Okay, so he
he's got to clarify. Like
he didn't say anything. No, he didn't say anything. And then today he wrote a statement. Did you read his statement?
He
Where
said
he admitted it.
Yeah,
he
he
said
admitted
it's
it.
true, and he said he explained how he was wrong and how he fucked up, and
Right.
and he was very honest, really.
No, he was.
And then on the way over here, my phone goes off. The article is like Louis C.K.'s apology is an insult. Now here's my question: how do you? There is no right way to handle it then, right?
Oh, no matter
Because
how you do
if he
it.
denied it, people would say he's an asshole.
Right.
No, so he admits it. He apologizes. People still say he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, yes, what he did is dick move, but
Now, here's the thing, though, man. All he did was he was obviously talking to these chicks. He
Whipped
had
his dick out.
he,
no,
he,
listen,
like
listen,
Bruce.
listen, no, listen, listen.
he pulled a bruise.
No, but you don't
But
know.
he kept jerking.
No, but listen. He did it to some comedians that he was working with.
Right.
So, unless you've been in this situation, you don't know. Like, you're on the road with a comic, and you're in a hotel.
Right.
and you're on the road.
Makes it okay just to whip your dick out.
No, right? I'm saying it makes it a dick move.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, because like, he explained it. You know, he had power over these people. He felt like he could pressure them into doing it, but he didn't.
And if you're his opening act, you're not gonna fucking be like,
did he come?
But I'm saying, if you're touring with Louis C.K., you're not gonna go. We were talking about this last week. You're not gonna say, "Oh, I went off this tour because he jerked off." Like, no, you worked hard to get to where you're at. You're not gonna fucking just throw it all away because he jerked off in front of you.
Right.
Like, it's a selfish move, is what it is. Like, he's being very selfish.
Right. You know. But at the same time, they could have just up and left.
No, but that's what you don't get. If you were a comic and you've worked to get there.
To up and leave just a big tour like that.
Yeah, you're not just going to fucking throw your career in the garbage.
Well, I'm not saying leave the tour. Just leave the room, you know?
Well, like, no, don't get that shit on me, guess man. They did leave. I mean, he didn't say they stood there and fucking watched to completion. Oh. But I'm saying,
you know, how awkward that would have been. Like,
right?
Look at your watch.
He's like, they're going to the door. Stop! You're not leaving till I'm done.
Like, God damn it, I saw his own face.
My point is the reaction to it. Like, okay, so he does the right thing, in my opinion, admits what he did, shows contrition. Doesn't deny it or throw them women under the bus.
Yeah. Well, like Ben Affleck did the same thing.
He jerked off in front of a bunch of chicks?
No, he grabbed some chick's titty and then was like, yeah, I did it. It was wrong. And I'm sorry. And now he's like leading some kind of advocacy fucking group for, you know, celebrities who fucking touch people. And
right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Celebrities who touch people.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, it just shows that there is no way to handle it. Like, they're going to call you an asshole no matter what. No, it's all about tearing people down is what it is. It's not about saying, you know, let's discuss this.
It's going to get crazy, man.
No, that's what I said. Anyone that's ever done anything.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
That's ever done anything better be ready. Because they're coming. Yeah. They're coming, man. Yeah. They're coming for everybody.
They're like Louis C.K. They're coming.
They're coming like Louis C.K. whether you want them to or not.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Now, I don't know the whole context of the story or whatnot, if he was trying to pressure him into doing something and then like he fucking just did it and they left, or he made him stay or whatever like that. But the guy just jerked off. It's not like he tried to nut on them. At least that's not what the story says. Yeah. I'm just going off what I know. All I know is
but you're
he jerked
somebody
off in
that watches
front of him.
e-fuck for a hobby.
That's true.
So your view is a bit skewed.
Exactly.
In this matter.
But
he's like, well, he just jerked off. What's the big deal?
I mean, like, have you ever walked in on somebody jerking off? Anybody?
Yeah, no.
No? I have.
Have you really? Was it Toby?
No. Have I made a big deal about it, or did I make a big deal about it at the time? No.
No, but you're not a woman. That's your friend, probably. You're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Why would you? I
mean, exactly. I mean, it's just some dude jerking off. You know?
It happens, yeah.
Yeah. Jerking off is natural. Now, it'd be different. Like, okay, I'm assuming the whole thing went south because Louis C.K. probably said, hey, give me a hand over here. I'm trying to work this out, and we can get back to working on material, and we'll go to Denny's and stuff and eat. Denny's. But, like, when you...
Nothing like a moon's over Miami after you jerked me off.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, it's just some dude jerking off. Like,
I don't know, man. That's just... I don't know. Walking out on somebody jerking off and be like, hey, help me finish. It's just... Yeah, I don't know, man. That's awkward.
I want to know, where are all the chicks that were like, yeah, I made Brad Pitt fuck me in the ass. You know? I want to know where the chicks are that abuse their power. Why is it all dudes? You know there's chicks
because
there
are no chicks abusing their power.
There's gotta be, man. Gotta be.
I got that powerful pussy.
That's the whole thing about, like, if this man and women live in different worlds. If a woman wakes up in the morning and goes, you know what? I want to have sex today. She's going to have sex. But if a man wakes up and goes, man, I hope I have sex today. It's like, because you don't know.
But
that's the difference between a man and woman.
The females that abuse their power are all school teachers.
Yeah.
Well, that's something to be
very true.
Like you hear about the
but
male
you see
school
that,
teachers
though?
who do the thing.
For a woman
and
to
they fucking
have
bury
power,
them,
you got to go down to like children level, because in the real world, like I said, they don't have that much power
Now,
to be like that. I mean, I'm
if
sure
your
there
teacher
are.
wanted to fuck you, would you let her?
It's like if you work.
Some of the
like,
teachers
like,
I
let's
had,
see,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of a company. Like right now, the CEO of Facebook is a woman, right? So there's
that was Mark Zuckerberg.
no, the woman.
It might as well be a woman, right?
No,
Well,
Dan.
Zuckerberg. I don't think is the CEO. Like
yeah, he's just the owner.
the CEO of that sits on the board
operations
is
yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's a woman that has some power probably, and she could throw it around if she wanted to.
Yeah, it's
But I don't think it's sexual power. It's more like
status.
She's
yeah,
ugly.
or
though.
like I could ruin your career or whatever. You know.
She's
or-
ugly though.
No, but that's not the point.
I wouldn't let ugly chicks.
So is Weinstein. I mean,
Yeah, if an ugly chick, let's say at your work, let's say there's some
Here's
ugly
the
chick
gig.
who's a CEO.
If she's hot,
comes up to you.
she
and
don't
wants
have to
fuck
throw her
you.
power around because you're already drooling. Like I want to fuck this chick.
True.
It's the ugly, powerful woman that has to do it.
Yeah.
It's like Kingpin when the landlord makes him.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah.
got power over him. So she's the landlord. So she's like,
Right.
"You gotta fuck me," and he's like, "Oh." He's puking, but he's doing it anyway.
He's puking while he's fucking her.
yeah. You ever seen Kingpin?
Oh,
No.
it's a great flick.
Really?
It's a great flick.
No.
Oh man.
Who
You
the
gotta-
fuck pukes while you're fucking a chick?
Dude, she's an old lady with varicose veins in her legs and shit.
Yeah.
But who
I mean-
pukes?
Nasty. No.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, it's Woody
Oh,
Harrelson.
it's Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Dude,
it's
you need
bad.
to watch it. It's a
Did it
good movie.
smell or something? Like, I would be puking.
No,
if it smelled.
she's old, nasty
Yeah, she-
lady that has varicose veins and shit.
Well, varicose veins is gross, but I ain't have to puke.
You,
Oh my god.
Have you seen?
It's a fucking movie.
Have you seen Detroit Rock City?
No.
You haven't seen Detroit Rock City?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen like the previews for like the Conjuring fucking movie or whatever the fuck that is
Yeah.
with that old lady who's like
Yeah.
a psychic or some shit?
Yeah.
It's that lady, but she's like they made her look 10 times nasty.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I said it got nasty varicose veins all over her legs. and
Fucked
shit.
up teeth.
I'd
then
come
she-
all
right.
over him.
And then she's like, he's got to fuck her for his rent. Because he doesn't
How
have
much
any
is he
money.
behind on rent?
No, he doesn't have money to pay the rent. So she's like, you know what you gotta do. And he's like, oh.
You fuck her in the
But he
ass
does
or
it
pussy?
anyway.
Honestly,
Oh my
though-
god, dude.
I think though,
What?
I don't think he had to fuck her. I think he had to eat her pussy out. Because later in the movie, when he looks in the rear view and sees her, she's all like,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's munching that shit. Yeah.
Oh,
He's-
man.
Fucking him or fucking her would have been easier, I think, than eating her out. Because you know that shit was like a grilled cheese sandwich.
So would you ever, like, if an old chick was like, hey, eat my pussy, would you ever do it?
Depends if she had power over me. You know, if she was like, "Eat my pussy," or I'm gonna fucking kick you out of your
What if it
house.
was like Mrs. Claus or something?
Mrs.
A
Claus.
fictional fucking character.
Yeah,
This-
like
this
some
might
old
be-
fat bitch,
Yeah, because
man.
I'd probably be dreaming.
This might be a good question.
What's that?
Hillary Clinton.
Ugh, fuck no.
She's got power over you. I mean,
Not over me.
She gonna
directly.
kill you.
Yeah.
She'll kill you if you don't eat her pussy.
Now, I used to work with a guy who would always ask me. He'd say, "Hey, look, if nobody was in here, the doors were locked, and nobody could see you, and Hillary Clinton was in here, would you bend her over the table and fuck her?"
Fuck no.
And I would always say no, and he'd always be like, "Really? I would." You know, and it's like, ew.
why would
Nasty.
you?
He had like a secret fetish for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, like
He likes
I
that
don't get it.
rodham.
I'm gonna give her the old rod.
You know, rodham.
I just
Done with that.
I couldn't do it, man.
I
But-
couldn't either.
But if I was ever put in that position, you know how I'd get out?
How?
I'd drop a
Tell her
hun-
you got a hidden server
No.
in your house.
I'd drop
Full
100
emails.
red balloons from the fucking ceiling. Remember when that happened? And she was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
That would
Put your
just
dick in her
distract her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just distract her, and
Dude,
I'd make my
get
escape.
Up out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hillary.
She'd probably be a lousy lay anyway. I mean, why else would Bill fuck around on her? You know, pussy can't be that good.
I never thought that they had it like.
I think they're just together just
Yeah.
to be together.
Yeah, I never thought that. I bet you they have separate lives.
Her daughter is ugly as fuck.
Chelsea Clinton. Yeah,
Yeah.
She looks like Butthead.
She does.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a traditional marriage. You know.
I can't believe they're still like married.
What gets me is like everybody's like, "Oh, she stayed with him you know, after all that shit went down, she's so brave, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, if that was like a Kardashian and one of the Kardashian bitches got cheated on, they'd be like, girl, you fucking stupid for staying with him. He's just going to treat you like dirt and fuck somebody else again, blah, 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 blah. You know, or it doesn't even have to be a Kardashian. Just like anybody. Like if somebody we know, you know, we'd be like, girl, don't stay with him. He's fucking trash. He done fucked.
She did it just for the status, though. She
Who?
She just stayed with him for the status.
Yeah.
She's like, bitch, I can be president in what, 8 years?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a political marriage.
12 years.
It's not a it's not a traditional marriage. Or like you know, like, oh, we're in love. Like if you even look at like the amount of time they spend not together.
Yeah.
Like, when are they together?
Yeah.
Not very often.
No.
You know, like, so.
She was with Anthony Weiner's girl more than anybody.
Well, no, I just mean like what he was the president, and then she's fucking doing something else, and then she was a senator, and like she's Secretary of State. She's going all around. He's going all around the world doing Clinton Foundation. They're not even together.
Hanging on the pedophile plane.
Or whatever, but I'm saying they don't hang out much together.
The pizza place.
Like public appearances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, and then they split up again.
Yeah.
So it's like, I always thought that, I mean, I don't know this, and nobody knows, but I always thought she was lesbian.
I always thought that too.
Pantsuits, dead giveaway.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like she's lesbian and she's married to Bill, or she's bisexual.
Yeah. And
she's married to Bill for this convenience, marriage convenience.
Yeah. Right.
You know, they were both young and smart and ambitious, and they had a plan.
Did you ever see her like when she was young? Like,
it worked too. I mean,
still wasn't attractive.
She was ugly.
He became the president. Well, that's what I'm saying is. She never was good looking.
Never. Ever.
It's not like, oh, if you see her when she was younger, she was hot. Like, no.
No,
she wasn't.
No.
She looked like Chelsea now.
Yeah,
I mean, like she never was good looking.
Yeah.
Looked like a bulldog with lipstick on.
And Bill, you know, he's a fucking horn dog. He's fucking everything that walks.
Because he can. Cause
no, but I'm just saying. So you think he's probably always been that way.
Yeah.
So that's why I figured they're like, we'll get married. It's a political marriage, but they always had an agreement. That's why she didn't leave him.
Right.
It's like they can't come out in public and go, well, we had an agreement when we got married. He can fuck whoever he wants because I'm fucking banging this chick over here or whatever. You know, she can't say that, so she just goes, you know, well, it's a private matter. We're gonna stay, you know, together. But it was always my belief that they had an agreement beforehand.
Right.
And because Bill's always been fucking everything that walks. And don't act like she don't know. She's smart.
Yeah.
She's not stupid. She's a lot of things. Dumb ain't one of them. You know what I mean? So
she fucked up the election.
You
pretty
think?
Bad.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like she's not a stupid person.
Yeah.
So you don't. There's no way that she's just going. Oh, I didn't know he was banging all them chicks.
Oh yeah. I'm sure she knows.
She fucking knew.
Oh yeah.
I imagine all the balloons drop and she's like, look, Bill, rubbers. You should use those.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no way that she didn't know.
He's
that
like,
he
these
was
are all the
fucking
bitches I
these
fucked.
Right.
And like the ones that we know about, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Smoking
You know
Newports,
that.
bro?
I do occasionally.
Really?
It's because Darren's here.
Every now
He's
and
trying to look
then.
cool.
I didn't even know he was going to be here. I used to smoke them all the time, and they'll kill you.
I'm glad Darren's here, man. It's been a while.
like the other cigarettes won't.
years.
Like
Yeah.
these other cigarettes, they're much better.
Yeah. Nasty.
See,
No, but
I haven't really been much of a smoker though. But when I do smoke, Newports are the ones.
yeah.
Like if
I just
if
like
you
a
have
menthol every
Newport
now
around,
and
I might smoke it, but
So
I don't smoke.
what do you think? You think that he could have fucked all them bitches and she would not know?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's at that point when you have that status. If a girl hits you up and you're not doing anything else better, it might happen.
Get your dick sucked in the Oval Office.
Now, see, this brings up a whole nother level here because Bill Clinton admitted eventually to getting his dick sucked and cigar fucking these chicks.
Yeah.
Cigar
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, Monica.
Yeah. You didn't hear about that? He used a cigar and fucked him with a cigar?
With a cigar.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, right? But anyway.
Pussy on a tobacco high.
Anyway, so he does all this stuff, admits to it, blah, blah, blah. And then Trump comes along, and he's like, yeah, grab him by the pussy. You know, when you're famous, they let you do it. He becomes president, And then now, all the alleged pussy and dick grabbers out there are fucking getting busted.
But that's what I just said last week. It's like, it's fucking bullshit hypocrisy.
It is.
If everyone's acting like, oh, this is so terrible, but they voted for Trump. He's one of them dudes.
But you know what it
it's
is.
like, oh, he could be the president, but Weinstein, no. Louis C.K., oh, no.
But you know what?
Guy's an asshole. Oh, but Trump. Well, I mean, he's Trump.
Get your tinfoil hat out, Bruce, because I'm about to drop a bomb on you
Oh,
here.
shit.
Trump sees all these other dudes as competition, so he's fucking busting them so he can be the king chief pussy grabber.
Right. Only everybody grabbing pussy around here is me.
That's essentially what it is.
That sounds like something he would say.
Yeah. I grab pussy greater than anybody.
I've ordered the Justice Department to go after all these pussy grabbers.
I'm the only pussy grabber.
Right, exactly. Anybody's going to grab your pussy, going to be me.
Yeah.
With these tiny hands.
He grabs him by the clit.
He's got CeeLo Green hands.
He does. I can't eat a Whopper with these hands.
No, he can't. I'd like to see Trump try to eat a Whopper.
They said he's
That'd be
bad
hilarious.
about eating like fast food and shit.
Did you
I
see
believe
that
it.
thing?
Look at him.
His bodyguard left or whatever, and then he just said, like, oh, he used to send him on secret McDonald's runs all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yo, go bring me back some quarter pounders
Yeah.
Just
and some
imagine.
chicken nuggets.
Just imagine getting your bag that's on your table and then going over to the window and bang, Donald Trump's in the back seat.
That'd be fucking
Jerry's
crazy.
like, oh, Bruce is like, I'm gonna shit on his fucking.
It's like, hold on a minute. There's a mistake in this order.
Yeah.
We gotta fix it.
Bruce is like, he wanted mayo, didn't he? Well, he's getting it
rub
now.
Rub my balls on it.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you, if you were the president or somebody high in authority and power like that, who would you send? I mean, if
Who would I send to get my food?
if you send somebody that they know, they could easily taint the food. You know?
I mean, I'm sure it probably just goes through like I'm sure they have like a normal person that's just dressed as like a normal, you know what I mean? As
You
an
know what,
everyday
though?
Person.
I bet you, like, I don't know what they've charged people with, like, if they catch you fucking doing something, like.
Yeah, like people do it to cops all the time. They get busted.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I don't know what they charge you with. But I bet if you do that as a president, it's all of a sudden like a federal
Well, you
offense
did.
of
Well, you,
some sort.
yeah.
well, you saw that chick lost her job for flipping him off. Flipping
Yeah,
his
just
motorcade
flipping him off,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
she didn't have a government job or nothing, though, did she?
She was a government contractor.
Oh, was she?
She
Well.
so she flipped off his motorcade, and they figured out who she was, and they fired her for it.
Damn. Well,
fucked
when you
up.
work for the government, you can't really give a middle finger to the fucking
She
leader
was a
of your
contractor,
government.
but yeah, she still worked somewhat for the government. So no, I could see that.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't do that. We as civilians can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But
Bruce, what would you do to Trump if you saw him, or if he rolled by?
I would do the same thing.
Flip him off?
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Like you wouldn't
They're
like,
gonna kick the fucking car.
you wouldn't like whip your dick out and be like, look at this, Bruce.
No.
Look at this.
like, I'm just jerking off. Don't leave. Don't leave.
You won't be like, don't leave. Let me finish.
What the fuck?
He's like, I'm gonna let you
Everything
finish.
goes back to like he acts like I do that like every day.
You do, man. I went over your house that one time. You're like, hey, check this
Tell him
out.
fucking one time, fucking 25 years ago, I did something fucking stupid, and he's like, "Hey, he does that every other day."
So is that a thing between? Is that like a secret thing between like comedians? You guys whip your dicks out.
No, I
and
was
stuff?
gonna say. I was
good
gonna,
point,
I was gonna
man.
say is there's people like Stanhope that if somebody said Stanhope did that, people go ah. He's like the Charlie Sheen of comedians. Like he can get away.
He can get away with it.
with anything. Yeah, it's like because he doesn't pretend not to be that way.
Didn't somebody come out and say Charlie Sheen assaulted him too? Isn't that
Yeah,
coming
well,
out
there's
now?
a bunch of fucking rumors on the internet. I mean, a bunch of rumors.
It's fucking
Like,
the internet, man. You can't believe everything you read.
and
on the
Feldman
internet.
says all kinds of crazy shit, and,
Right.
and people listen to him. But it's,
But
and it's like
Feldman's
I want to
not like-
listen to him, but it's like look at him for one, and
But
for
it-
two, he said all kinds of crazy shit over the years. So it's like
But does that automatically discredit him? Does that make it
no,
not
it doesn't
worth looking
make
into?
it discredit him, but it definitely makes you go, you question the source.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, he's fucked up.
I don't know, man. His good buddy Corey Haim who died several years ago. Rest in peace.
Well, that's the rumor.
Yeah, they're saying like
the rumor that Charlie Sheen did something to Corey Haim.
What? That's the rumor?
I've heard that rumor. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, like, when Corey Feldman came out originally, he was like, yeah, that's why fucking Corey Haim was on all these fucking drugs and bad off, is because he was fucking abused as a child several times. They passed him around like a fucking bottle of water or a bottle of whiskey or whatever. And it drove him into a fucking deep depression. He did all these fucking drugs, and he fucking killed himself. You know, that's some heavy fucking shit, man.
It is.
Hey,
that's
man.
some heavy shit.
Hollywood's a fucked up place.
It is.
And I said it's like, and there's drugs and
Titties.
sex and porn and you know, I mean, all kinds of shit.
That just goes back to what I was saying last week. Like, all these people who go out to Hollywood expecting it to all be fucking tulips and roses.
It's not.
It's not. And people have to know this. Can anybody really be that naive and think that they're not going to have to go suck a dick to be famous?
Here's the deal, Jerry. That doesn't make it right.
No,
and people are trying to change it.
And I agree.
They're trying to make it into a workplace like any other workplace where to be regulated. And if you do shit like that, you get in trouble.
Right. And I agree with that 100%. It shouldn't happen like that. But the way it has been for several years, several decades, you know, people knew, like, if you're going to go out to Hollywood, you're going to have to do some fucking sketchy shit.
Dude, look at fucking Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, look at her. Her
like,
parents were famous. She already had her foot in the door.
But I'm saying she was going around at 8 and 9 years old,
right,
fucking drinking, doing drugs and shit, and people were just fucking like, well, whatever.
Yeah. Well, same thing with Paula Shore, man.
But I'm saying no one stopped her. No one was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. You're 10. It's like, no, they were like, hey, you want another bump? It's like...
This girl can fucking party, man.
That's what I'm saying. But like, that's the kind of place you're talking about, where everybody's fucking, the rules of the regular world never apply. You know what I mean? The rules of the regular world never applied to Hollywood.
Right.
It's like its own little fantasy land where they just did whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
You know, and like, no one fucked with them because they got lots of money and power. But what's happening now is, like I said, people are saying, hey, it shouldn't be like that. It should be like a regular workplace.
Right.
And like I said, regulated and enforced. And
Regulators.
You can't.
Round up.
Like being a casting director and telling some girl that she's got to blow you to get this part is just the same as if you went into a fucking grocery store to apply for a job and they were like, oh, you want this job, man? You got to blow me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Right.
It should be looked at as the same thing, but it never has been because Hollywood's such a closed world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's insulated.
Now, I agree with everything you said. It should be regulated. It should be stopped. You shouldn't be allowed to do it. But my mindset is, if you know that that's how Hollywood was, and you went to Hollywood 10, 15, 20 years ago before all this shit started blowing up, and you told yourself, I'm not going to have to suck a dick to get a job. You know this. And then you get there and it happens. At some point in your brain, you make a conscious decision. Either, no, I'm not going to suck this dick. This is not.
I know, but we already had this
I
conversation, Jerry. You're like,
I know.
Like, you're young, you're naive, you're thousands of miles away from your home and your family.
Right.
You're this close to something that is a dream of yours. You've worked and sacrificed to get to this point.
You're right.
And you're like, all that you put into it. So they force you to make a calculated decision of like, are you going to throw away all this that you've put into this? Or are you going to fucking man up and suck this dick for 5 minutes?
Right. And at that point, when you decide, hey, I am going to suck this dick, that's a choice that you have to live with. If you grow up and you go out there and you want to do that, and you get there and you realize, hey, this place is fucked up, but I still want to work here. I want to be in this business. You're choosing at that moment, as soon as that dick touches your lips.
Okay.
It's a conscious decision, man.
Let's say that your victim shaming mentality is okay, right? And you are correct. Let's assume that, just for the sake of this conversation.
Okay.
That you're correct. That's a choice I have to make, right?
Right.
So, but you agreed that it's fucked up and shouldn't be like that, right?
Right.
Okay, so how do you change it? You fucking bring it out in the open and you say, this is what's going on. Like, this is what's happening. It's like,
right.
And you're acting like they're doing something fucked up. Well, if no one ever said anything, nothing would ever change.
I'm not saying the victims here shouldn't come forward.
But yeah, exactly.
Nothing happened. I'm not saying the victims shouldn't come forward.
Right.
But
you're saying, well, they chose to do it, so they're not really victims. That's really the essence of what you're saying.
I'm saying the bigger problem here is the people who were propositioned and turned them down. And, bad shit happened to them then.
Like Rose McGowan, who you hate.
Yeah, I just.
But her contention is that she was the same thing. Like we were just talking about before. It was like, how many actors or actresses have you seen that were big or was in a bunch of movies and all of a sudden they just dropped off the map?
Right.
You go, well, where'd they go?
They did. They went down not sucking that dick alley.
Right. Rose McGowan's contention is that her career was fucking booming.
Right.
And Weinstein came and was like, hey, you need to do whatever. And she said no.
Right.
And then he blackballed her from Hollywood and ruined her career.
And that is the problem.
Right.
The fact that they said no and it ruined their careers.
Yes.
I'm saying the people who said yes made that choice. They wanted to further their career, so they sucked the dick or whatever, and they got what they wanted. They ultimately, how can I say it here? They made the decisions, like I said, to further their career and be famous. I'm saying, hey, if you want to suck a dick and get ahead in life, more power to you. I mean, if that's your choice, you want to suck dick and get that promotion at work, good for you. You go, girl or guy or whatever you are.
Let's take the Louis C.K. For example.
Right.
Okay. So this chick is a comedian, right?
Right.
And she's his opening act, right?
Right.
Now he does this. He says, "Come to my room," and she goes in. He's naked, jerking off. And she's like, "Oh my God, he's naked jerking off," and he's like,
But was he already
he's
naked
probably
jerking
drunk.
off?
I don't fucking know. That's not the point, Jerry. The point is,
right?
She goes, oh, and leaves. Okay, now she's got a choice. Like you said, she can go, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Right.
Throw away all of the years of work that she's put into being a comic, and walk off the fucking job. Whatever,
she can pull a Rose McGowan.
No, listen. No, well, the point is this: she didn't do anything. She saw something, right?
Right.
He didn't fucking accost her or rape her, or, whatever.
Right.
Okay, but it was twisted, whatever. My point is this: she could say, "Well, I'm gonna fucking go on Twitter right now and tell everybody in the world that Louis C.K. just jerked off in front of me," and fuck, that'll probably ruin your career. Because he has way more allies in this industry than you do. Yeah, well, you're an unknown person. You're going to fucking challenge this guy? That's the point.
Right.
Is they use their power with people who are vulnerable.
This has been around for like a
while. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying about it.
The people who have the power abuse it, and that's wrong.
Yeah. And like into the open. It was always like something that comedians talked about amongst themselves.
Yeah, like people knew about this.
But nobody went public. Yeah. It was like, oh, I'm going public.
Well,
with
people would try to interview him and ask him that question. Like,
well, because
if
the rumors.
Was like that.
But
he
I'm
was
saying,
he was like, nope, no questions.
Yes, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying those are rumors that are around. There's no one who came out like in the public.
No,
and went to the New York Times and was like, Louis C.K. did this.
But when people ask him, he would be like, nope, no.
Of course not. He's not going to fucking admit it.
But he would. Right. I'm not saying he admitted it, but it was never like, no, I didn't do that, or yes, I did do it. It was like, oh, no comment. That's always even when people says no comment, that's fucking they fucking.
I agree, but what do you mean? I mean, what's the point?
They
I'm
have
just saying
something
that it's
to
been
say,
around.
but they just don't want to offend anybody.
No, but I'm saying is it's something that people talked about amongst themselves. So people knew in the industry, people knew these rumors were around, but it wasn't.
Because it's a dirty industry. We need to drain that swamp.
What I'm saying, nobody ever went to the Washington Post or New York Times until just now, and was like, Louis C.K. did this. Like,
I mean, I remember like seeing it months ago where they talked about where he was doing shit like this. But like, and
yes,
people would
but
ask
it's
him in
like
an
I said,
interview.
It's rumors. It's not a story.
Yeah,
like,
but when he's like, nah, no comment, I ain't talking about that. It's
because he's asking him about. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying it's fucking been out there, man.
I see what Dusty's saying. He's saying that if people are talking about this, And
he's just saying no comment, or not even sticking up for himself. He's like, no comment. I ain't even talking about that. He left like 3 interviews, and people try to ask him a question about it. When he gets that pissed about it, you know something happened or something's there where he's embarrassed about it. And he's like, I don't want to talk about it no more.
He didn't even like rage
quit. But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the fucking people that the victims of these situations.
Okay, I get that, but my thing is that when people bring it up and he gets so pissed and he's just over it, yeah, okay, maybe he doesn't defend himself. He's just like, no comment, I'm done. You know it fucking happened.
Well, he's fucking admitted it. Yeah. Today he said
I know he admitted
these stories
today.
Are true. There's no way around it. That he couldn't say it's not true.
I mean, he could say it's not true.
Well, that's what the judge dude's doing in Alabama. He's digging in. This fake news. Fake news. That's like.
But I mean, honestly, though,
it's a vicious left-wing attack.
At this point, honestly, though, what's to stop anybody from coming forward and saying, "Hey, he tried to fucking fuck me in the ass."
I bet if you start a tweet right now, or like Tom Cruise tried to touch me like 10 years ago,
exactly,
I'm sure that shit would
it'd fucking blow up because they'd be like, "Whoa, Tom Cruise tried to touch this dude. That just proves he's gay."
At a Scientology conference, he tried to devil my shit. And fucking
well, that's what I was going to say. Is that right now it's a dangerous time because anybody that wants money or anybody that wants anything can just come out and say whatever. Anything. You know, it's like, if it doesn't make it so. But if you're him and it is true, and the people who are accusing him aren't just like nobodies, they're people in the comedy business.
But that'd be fucked up. Or like
he can't start going around calling people in the comedy business a bunch of liars and shit.
Fake news.
Well, you know what I'm saying. He's like, you can't do that. If it's true.
If it's true. Yeah.
No, it is true because he admitted it.
Yeah.
In this particular instance.
But, I mean, like, anybody out there could say anything they want about anybody. And whether or not it's true or not, that person's career is probably fucking over.
Yeah. Like I said, like.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You could torpedo somebody if you wanted to,
And that's what's fucked up, man. It's like being a little kid and saying, my parents abused me. You know, you automatically get fucking taken out of the home. Mm-hmm. You know, they do a fucking investigation, blah, 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 this and that.
Right, but if they do an investigation and they say there's nothing to this.
Right.
Then.
But then you go back to the home, you keep saying it until you get the fucking result you want, man. You know, it's just, it's a fucking deadly game, man. Yep. Deadly fucking
But what
game.
do you mean, though? I mean, so no one should say anything?
No, I'm not saying they shouldn't say anything. Maybe go all vigilante and shit and get the revenge, Batman style or some shit and beat the fuck out of them, leave them for dead in an alleyway or something. But, I mean, it's just, if you say something, it better be fucking true, because...
Well, I agree with that. People who make false accusations should be punished just as much, well, not just as much, but...
But how do you know if it's false or not? I mean, just because you don't have no proof, you don't have an audio tape of them saying, hey, you suck my dick. Yeah, or, hey, let me fuck you in the ass. Just because you have no proof doesn't mean that didn't fucking happen.
Well, I 100% agree.
Right. So I'm just saying in Hollywood, it's a fucking in the
Wild West right now.
In the world
man.
In general, man. I mean, literally, my neighbor, who's like an elderly woman, could be fucking senile one day, and fucking call the cops and say, hey, my neighbor came over and forced me into do sexual acts with him. And I'm fucking ruined, dude. I'd be sitting in fucking jail, and they'd believe her over me because I'd be like, what the fuck? It's just sex is one of those things that you can fucking take and twist however you fucking want it and make whoever you want look fucking shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I agree completely.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen to anybody. And at this point, in the state of the world right now, anybody could say anything they wanted to about somebody and ruin their fucking career. You could be at work and one of them old ladies that fucking feeds you shots of fucking whiskey and shit all day could be like, that dusty guy came by and swapped out my monitor while he was down there hooking up some cords. He took a peek at my panties, and then boom, you're fucking done, man. I mean, it's just it's fucked up. It's okay, Darren. It's okay. It's okay. It goes off all the time.
Okay.
So.
I was just making sure we didn't just
some
technical
difficulties.
Yeah. But like it's just fucked up, and I hope that if anybody accuses anybody of anything, that it's true. You know, I would hate for anybody to be
Have their
accused
shit
of
ruined
something,
over nothing.
over a fucking lie.
Well, some of these things that I've heard is like, you kind of reach, like, oh, he said something and I didn't like it. He made an inappropriate joke, like, that's fucking stupid.
And see, and that kind of goes with another thing I've been thinking too, like
the stuff they were saying about Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah,
like what he said something like off color or whatever. Like she never said like, oh, he tried to rape her or grabbed her. Like she's like, oh, he wanted me to give him a foot massage and then he said some dirty remark and like
right
and like, well, is that
at what
rise
point,
to the level of like, oh, I gotta leave? It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
at what line do you draw from like flirting to like sexual harassment?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because I mean, just if you can't even flirt with somebody without being accused of trying to sexually assault them.
Well, that's my point. Like, there's worlds of difference between Dustin Hoffman saying something off color and Louis fucking jerking off, right in front of him.
Right.
There's it's a whole world of difference.
Well,
if you ask me.
And if you
if you read these stories, they put Dustin Hoffman on the list like with everybody else. You're like, hey, wait a minute. Like, all I've heard is that he said something like off color. Like, it's like, is that really rise to the level of all this other shit?
Right.
Like, I don't think so.
Now, if you ask me though, there's a big difference between what Louis C.K. did, just jerking off in front of somebody, and like what Trump did, straight up grab him by the pussy. If all Louis C.K. did was jerk off in front of somebody and wasn't trying to get them involved or tried to get them involved, flirting with them, so to speak.
That's a fucking twisted up flirt. That's the point.
But I mean,
now here's how I flirt. It's like, what are you fucking talking about?
Get your hand in the air.
Oh, he fucked Jerry. He's like, well, that's perfectly normal.
but I mean, like, it
is not normal.
If I walked in on somebody and they were just jerking off, I wouldn't be offended by it.
But you're a fucking dude.
Yeah, but still, if I walked in on a chick jerking off,
I never understand these reasons you have.
No, but like, all right, maybe you are. Maybe you are.
Did you just assume my gender?
Oh.
No, I'm just saying, like, just because you don't find it weird doesn't mean someone else does.
Hold on. So if you're saying, if you're jerking off and like maybe you forgot to lock your door to like, I don't know.
But that's not how it happened.
I know. Hold on. Listen. But
that's
if you're
totally
different.
Off,
okay, so you're saying if you're jerking off in your room and and you forgot to lock your door, some chick walked in and you're like, oh hey, how's it going? And they walked out. That could have been how it was.
No, because they invited him there.
Oh, okay, I see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like, oh shit, I forgot I invited you over.
Right, exactly. Oh, I forgot I just called you.
Yeah. Oh, let me bust this nut.
No, he's like, gets naked and then calls him, why don't you come over here? And then they walk in the room and he's like, hey. Like it's a calculated thing. Like he did it on purpose. It's not like, oh, she just accidentally opened the door and like you're going to lose your career over that.
You don't know that.
Like, oh, he jerks off. And like, oh, no. Breaking news. Men jerk off. Like, no.
You don't know. Were you there, Bruce?
No, he fucking said that the stories were true.
So when exactly did he give the invitation?
No, that's what I mean.
So, like, he could have gave the invitation maybe 8 hours ago and...
No. He admitted himself. It's a calculated thing. He would call him and say, come to my room.
Come to Butthead.
Right. And then sort of like that because it's such a fucking, like, bad way to fucking... Who would think that would work?
You come here and watch Louis with me?
Yeah. Like, she opens the door and he's like, hey. And then she's like, oh, that's the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Hold on a second here.
He's jerking off his own show.
No, hold on. You just said you walk in on somebody who just invited you over, they got their dick out, and you think, who would think that would work?
I just said that.
I know, that's what you said, right?
I was drunk as fuck.
That's no excuse, Bruce.
How many times have we fucking been over this
That's
shit?
no excuse, Bruce.
I was like fucking 20
All right, hold on.
years old and was wasted as fuck.
Time out. All right. So and
it was a stupid thing to do.
We're going to pull up this voicemail from this chick called us.
Oh, what the fuck out of
She wanted to...
She don't even remember. I mean, she might remember that shit.
She wanted to confront you and tell you she's going to.
So
You know
she
I'm
was
glad
drunk too.
I'm glad I have a fucking story at least. You fucking losers don't even have any.
Losers what? What do you mean?
Hey, this guy worked at Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to make me feel bad.
I got blowjobs in the Chucky closet, but it's not like I'm in like I had the Chucky hat on. Like, hey, suck that dick. It was like I had the Chucky hat on. The chick was like, I want to suck that dick.
You're like a Furby now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you suck this dick, I'll put you on prizes.
Yeah. I'll give you some bitch ass tokens, bitch.
Say, put that Elvis lion head on. Put it on.
I'm with the band.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's fucked up.
I mean, it's fucked up however you look at it, but for me, seeing all these dudes fucking come out and be accused of stuff, and the ones that admit it, come out. The ones that admit it and say, hey, yeah, you know, look, I fucked up. You know, good for them. I'm glad they come clean on all the fucking dirty laundry
clean.
or whatever. Yeah, I keep saying that. It's good that they come clean, you know, and
I mean, he did it in the ballsy, not ballsy, but I mean, he stepped up and was like, yeah.
No, that's what I said.
It takes a lot.
If you ask me how he handled it today, with his statement he put out,
he handled it better than any
one of the
other
most classiest ways to handle it and honest. He took blame, responsibility.
Right.
He fucking said, I did it. It's wrong. He explained why it was wrong and everything. And still people are like, it's a fucking insult. That's my point. It's like, well, what do you want him to do?
No matter how you do it, you're going to get shit on.
All he can do is fall to his knees and say, yes, I'm a piece of shit. You know, that's what they want.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the only acceptable way to go about it.
Right.
Because I was actually impressed by the way what he did.
He should have pulled a Kevin Spacey.
It takes balls to
I'm
do
gay.
No, he should have been like, hey, I'm hetero, man.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
deflect that shit.
I like pussy, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
For me, what it boils down to is everybody knows how guys are. You know, everybody's had that high school moment where you're like, oh shit. Even like Darren, like he was propositioned by the Jaeger chick, and he took advantage of it, and it worked out in his favor.
Well, you're also talking about a business that's not like other businesses. Like there's no boss,
right?
There's nobody around to tell you what to do. You know, you're on your own, really.
Yeah.
When opportunity knocks, answer the door.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean like it's not a structured environment like most places. Like when you're on the road doing comedy, it's like. There is no one there. There's no. It's not like working in an office where there's some. You know, there's a supervisor or some shit. It's like you're just out on the road.
In a situation like that, though, the media is kind of the boss because as soon as you go to the media, the shitstorm's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, but they weren't fucking like famous like they are now back then.
Right.
You know, that's the point. It's like.
But what I'm saying is, guys are gonna be guys. Guys do this shit. You know, there ain't a fucking guy on this fucking planet that can't say that he fucking tried at some point really fucking hard to get in a chick's fucking panties and either succeeded or didn't fucking succeed, but he fucking tried hard and he done some dumb shit like whip his dick out. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there, you know.
That's what I said. Like I actually, it's not something that I do all the time, but obviously I did it once.
Yeah.
And was like, wow, that's just fucking stupid.
He's going to say he did it a few times. Don't worry about it.
And every guy does shit like that, man. You know, whether it's whipping your dick out or fucking or whatever.
Giving someone the bat wing.
Yeah.
But in my defense, like we were already making out and shit.
Right.
It's not like
it
wasn't like she was just. I was like, why don't you come out to my car? Hey.
Yeah.
Like we were fucking getting like I had my hand up her shirt and like we're making out and shit.
Grab her by the titty.
So like
no, but you know what I'm saying.
You're
like,
playing with a titty.
We were already in a consensual situation,
right?
And I just like moved the bar.
But as soon as you moved the bar, she shut it down.
Right, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's whatever.
He was like, okay.
Yeah, it was fucking. It sucked. It was embarrassing.
So she just say no?
Pretty much.
Was she like, no?
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. She's like, I gotta go home. You know.
Damn.
She pulled the I'm tired.
No,
she pulled the I had a headache, didn't she?
She was already saying like that's what started it. It's like we were making out hot and heavy. And it was like, well, I want to fucking bang this chick. And then she started with the, well, I think I'm gonna go home, whatever. And I was like, no.
You're not gonna leave till I finish.
But I was wasted too. I was drunk as fuck, like I'm saying. So
right.
And I was young and stupid, and I was like, "Well, I don't want her to go. I want to fucking get laid." And I was like, "Ah," and then she was like, "I'm going home."
That's fucking every guy in the world.
No, my point is, I did that one time, and I was like, "Well, that was fucking stupid," and I never did it again.
You learn from it, for sure, man. You learn.
Apparently, Louis, this is something he likes to do. Yeah, like he's done it more than once, lots of times.
To me, that just says he's braver than you are.
Fucking stupid, because you see, it didn't work for him either. They fucking left. He didn't get laid.
Hey, but he's trying. He's out there. He's giving it the effort, man.
He ain't married or anything like that?
No, that's the thing. Is he was married.
Yeah.
That's another part of the story that really no one's talking about. It's like, oh, he's probably doing this stuff.
Was he married at that time?
Why was married?
I don't know if the timeline lines up or not.
Well, I mean, apparently this is something he's been doing for years. It's a pattern. That's what I'm saying. It's not like something he did once. It's not one person said, "Oh, one time this happened." Yeah. Like it's like 5 or 6 chicks. So obviously he's done it more.
He only did it to chicks.
Yes, and well, he's not gay.
Why?
Like, Dusty B, come down to my room.
I mean, you never know.
Hey, if he'd have called me and I'd have showed up, I'd been like, "Sup, Louis, man? I'll let you finish, dog. You got any Kool-Aid in the fridge?
I'll let you
What's
finish,
up,
man.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'll go sit in the bathtub.
Say, you go on, Big Red.
Hey, Louis, I'm gonna let you finish. But Tom Cruise has got a bigger dick. But no, I mean, it's like I said, man. Fucking all guys are fucking like that. Guys just want to get fucking laid, man. Did you see the
other story about Kevin Spacey?
What? There's somebody else came forward.
The woman said that he took her son out to some bar and like gave him a bunch of drinks.
Yeah,
he was only 17 or 18.
Well, he's old enough to
know
better.
Took him to Applebee's.
Then he grabbed him. Well, he didn't know he was gay, I guess, or whatever.
Grabbed him to the penis.
And then he went. Yeah, he like went in the bathroom and like grabbed his cock or something. And he's like,
well, there was also that kid that said that like Kevin Spacey jacked him off under the covers while his dad was sitting in the same room or some shit.
That's weird.
That's ballsy, man. That's ballsy. You gotta have some big testicles to pull that off, bro.
Or a tiny penis once.
Yeah, true. But I mean, and I hate to say this, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this right now. The heterosexual white male is a fucking target for everybody right now.
So man, you sound like all right.
No.
It's like, oh, we're under attack.
I mean,
it's heterosexual genocide.
It is, man. Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, it really is, man. I mean, think about it. You know, I'm not saying white pride or nothing like that. But I mean, like, it's if you're a straight white male right now, you're like the bottom of the fucking food chain.
Well, here's the deal.
You're just a piece of shit.
If you're not an asshole, that's the gig, dude.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, there's a huge difference between doing something stupid and being an asshole, like on a regular basis.
Right.
That's the point. The asshole's getting called out right now. Period. I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Is Dustin Hoffman really an asshole?
No, but that's my point. I said that. I fucking stipulated that. Like, there's
Right.
something way different between something like that. You're like, oh, he said something, because anyone could do that.
Right.
Anybody could say something and someone gets offended.
Lord knows I've said enough bad shit to fucking waitresses.
Oh, me too.
Dusty B can attest to that one.
Right, but you're not their boss.
No.
So I'm saying, like, if they work for you and you're like, hey, sweet tits, hey, every day, and you're slapping their asses and shit, like, that's fucked up.
Right.
If you're a customer that comes in there, you can say whatever you want.
True.
She can go to the menu and go,
right
you know what, I'm not fucking waiting on them fucking assholes anymore.
Very true.
Gene Simmons looking
motherfucker. Right, you go fucking wait on those pervs.
I'll give up that tip money,
Hey, man, they like to come over and talk to us.
Yeah. They always get love from the homies.
Yeah.
I watched that the other day, dude. It was fucking awesome. I love training day. I don't know.
I was at work the other day and I asked...
you asked some dude if he ever had shit pushed in?
No.
I don't know.
I asked her, like, that girl I work at, the receptionist girl, super young. I was like, you ever seen Training Day? Never even heard of that movie. I was like, bitch, you never heard of Training Day.
Bitch, you never see Star Wars.
Me?
No, I'm saying before fucking Jerry made you watch it.
I mean, but I've heard of Star Wars though.
Right. He's at least heard of it.
She never heard of Training Day.
Oh, all right.
And I was like, Denzel Washington?
I said, bitch, you better watch this. You better fucking watch it, or we're gonna have a problem.
Exactly.
We're like, shit, they made a miniseries about that on TV, bitch.
Sucked.
No, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just sad they can't
The
fucking do a
dude died.
season 2. Yeah.
because the dude died.
Bill
The
Paxton.
guy, what was his name?
Bill Paxton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mostly come out at night.
Mostly.
Game over, man.
Game
Yeah,
over.
game over, man. Yeah.
That's just great. I love that.
Yeah.
That's just fucking great.
What movie was he in? Fucking.
He's in like 1,000 movies.
He's in a lot of flicks, man.
He was, but I can't. There's one certain movie I remember him, but whatever. Fuck it.
Weird Science, in my opinion, was his greatest role.
Was he like Free Willy or some shit?
Was he in Free Willy? Twister?
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Twister.
Twister.
Dude, it's not even similar. it's like the Free Willy or Twister.
Hey,
I get them confused often.
Hold on. I'm just going to throw this out there to connect the two. Sharknado.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro.
There you go.
That's serious.
There you go.
Sharknado.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
With that being said, folks, we are going to get the fuck out of Dodge. Bruce has got to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, go to work.
Jerk off, whip his dick out.
Whatever.
Jesus fucking
At work.
Christ.
Next time Bruce calls me, he's like, hey, man, why don't you come over to my house? I'm going to be like,
Nope.
no, I ain't falling for that one, Bruce. You slimy bastard, you. But yeah, with that being said, we are going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Guy on the Couch, Darren, for showing up, giving us that insightful story about
I love that story.
how a boy can become a man in less than an hour.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's really
10
about,
minutes.
that's about all it
10
took.
minutes.
Really, yeah.
Yep.
Hindsight, yeah, it's probably about 10 minutes. Yeah.
Dude, like,
Oh, the old trash can tryst.
The back alley brawl, you know what I'm saying?
oh, man. I smelt his fingers while we were at Gold Star. I wanted
Still
to-
smelled like a
yeah,
pussy.
Yeah.
All the way up to his elbow. I smelled his elbow and it still smelled like it.
Yeah. He was eating chili cheese fries with that hand, too.
I know.
I did eat chili cheese fries. I know.
You did, man. It's good shit.
Man, it tastes the same.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody who watched us on YouTube Live. Thanks Chubby Friendly, a.k.a. Extra Medium, for tuning in. Next time, let me know what your screen name is, bruh. And I won't act all shocked, you know. Thanks everybody on all the fans on Facebook, all the followers on Twitter. Thanks to Little Debbie
Oh, shit.
for putting on a great show this week.
Dude, that was so
playing
much
Michelle
fun.
Obama for us. For recognizing me as the guy who tweeted you about playing Michelle Obama. That was even fucking cooler. I don't think I told that part of the
I'll tell you
story
right
yet.
now.
Yeah, you didn't.
If
Then
they
she told us
fucking-
she was going to hook us up with tickets next
Yeah,
time,
she's like,
too.
don't tell anybody, but next time I come to town, I'm going to hook you
If
guys
they
up.
get rid of oatmeal cream pie, they're gonna be riot in the street.
I think they should get rid of the fucking Christmas trees. Why? Because you can only sell
Honey
them during
buns,
fucking
dude.
Christmas time.
Yeah, them fucking shitty honey buns. got
Honey
to
buns
go.
are garbage.
I'm going to buy you guys honey buns, nuke them for 15 seconds, and you're going to be like, dude, they can't get rid of these. These are
Garbage.
fucking bomb,
Yeah,
dude.
straight garbage.
Nah.
Dumpster fire.
So you're saying that the honey buns are the Hot Pockets of the Little Debbie Corporation?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's fucking garbage. Because Hot Pockets are good too.
Open the wrapper up, put it in the toilet.
Ew.
Yeah, just open up the wrapper, just dump it in the toilet.
Would you still eat it after it's been in the toilet though?
No, man. I'm just saying you cut out the middleman. Because
That's where it's gonna end up
This is
anyway.
where it's going to end up anyway, yeah.
That could be said about any food though. But thanks everybody on Facebook, Twitter. Thanks Little Debbie. Thanks everybody on Instagram.
That booty pic.
That booty pic on Twitter of Little Debbie. Damn, it's fucking hot, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
She does have a nice ass. I give her that.
She's got nice everything. If you
She
ask
got no
me.
totties, man.
Who cares?
It's
man?
okay.
Got to have some titties.
You know,
man.
you're just fucking discriminating against flat-chested chicks, man.
Yeah. Totally
This.
guilty.
He's all like, fuck, you got to get rid of that shit in Hollywood. That bitch ain't got no titties. She needs titties, man. She needs titties.
I'm not saying she can't be in a movie or something. I'm just saying
I'm just
I don't
kidding.
want to fuck her because she ain't got no titties.
It's good to know she's safe from you, Bruce.
Well, I didn't say she was safe. I said I didn't want to.
Oh, Debbie, if you're fucking watching right now, don't respond to Bruce's messages asking you to come over to his house.
No, I'm saying she's good looking enough that if she asked me to fuck her, I'd be like, yeah, but I wouldn't pursue her.
Why
'cause
not?
She's not my type.
Well, I'll give you that because you're a guy. You're a straight white male, and that's the target for
I like
everything.
titties, man. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie.
Got
so
to
do
have
I.
some.
but that ass makes up for it. But yeah, thanks everybody. I am going to say one thing. Check out Raven Felix. She opened up for fucking Lil Debbie.
Taylor Gang.
Yeah, Taylor Gang. Or Die. She's fucking badass.
TGOD.
You need to check her out, man. She's really fucking good. She's got some poppy shit. I think they're really trying to push her into like the forefront of the rap game. Because she is attractive. She's a pretty face, and we all know that Hollywood uses sex to sell everything. So they're going to utilize that and make some money. But she's really fucking cool. Check her out. Aside from being pretty, she is really talented. I'll give her that. She's got both of those things going for her. She should use that to her advantage if she chooses to and pursue her career, make lots of money.
She ain't got no titties either.
Yeah, well, don't tell Bruce.
That's why I said they should have called it the Flat Titty Tour.
I hope they heard you say that. I hope they heard you say that.
It's cool. I love them both.
Yeah, I love them
still
too.
meet in the alley.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. But all right. That being said, folks, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm Lefford Sloping to STB.
And I'm Bruce Lennon.
And I'm the guy on the couch. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming, man. Twice.
You're
Later.
very welcome, man. Thank you for having me. Like I said.
Peace.